What's going on, guys? It's your boy Phillips POV, and I'm back here with part 5 of the rebuild series. I don't know why I did the 4 thing or 5, but part 5, guys. So today what we're going to be doing is we actually came to my buddy's shop where we're going to get the car painted. Basically what happened is yesterday we were actually going to take it to the paint shop, and on the way there we actually, one of the transmission lines that runs across near the fan shroud on the front of the car kind of got cut by the fan. I will have a little clip of basically me and my brother on the highway with the car stranded figuring things out, and then there's also going to be a video about how we repaired it. And today we finally got the car back up to my buddy's shop. You guys will see the little clip. I'm going to play it as soon as I finish this little intro. But yeah, we got the car right here. Let's just roll that intro and then I'll get back to you guys with this stuff. What's up, guys? It's your boy Phillips POV. We were on our way to the paint shop at my buddy's place, and we're kind of stuck on the side of a highway right now. As you guys can see, I'm kind of on the passenger side just in case I don't want to walk out where the driving traffic is. But basically what happened is I was driving, and then it's like a transmission light came up, this yellow ring looking. It's a circle kind of settings wheel looking light. So that came up and my RPM started going up, but the car wasn't moving. It's like basically in limp mode. So what happened was I opened my hood to check here on the side of the road, and it looks like one of the upper engine oil coolant lines has burst. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but really quickly I just want to explain that what I just said about the oil line that was at the top of the engine bay that we thought was the issue turned out to not be the issue, because I had my brother go and pick it up for me from the local BMW dealer. And just to make the story quickly, we actually got it replaced on the highway, and we did an oil change on the highway, and after turning on the vehicle, it turned out there was a transmission light and the issue had not gone away. So after getting the car towed home, the next morning we looked at the car, we looked underneath, and we actually found the problem to be a transmission line. So the transmission line I'm talking about is the 2 transmission lines that run in front of the fan shroud and the fan blade in the very front end of the vehicle. Basically, over time, caused by vibrations and just kind of movement in the front, the fan blades will sometimes nick or hit the rubber pipe for the transmission line, and after it bursts, it has to be either replaced or repaired. And the replacement requires a subframe drop, and the engine needs to be supported from the top in order to replace this line. That was something just not in the cards right now for us to do. So in order to get the car fixed as quick as possible, we actually found a way to repair it, and this repair is actually a permanent solution according to a lot of different sources I found online. This was the best possible way to repair it. So if you want to know how we actually managed to get it repaired and get the car runnable in only a few hours, make sure to watch my next video that's going to be coming out in the next day or two about how we repaired that transmission line. Let's get back in the video. Because of the issue that you guys just saw, oil from the transmission line flew all over the engine, all over the engine bay. The whole hood here was in oil. Even the front bumper has some oil on it. And those are the 2 panels getting painted, as well as the side skirt over here. So the issue with that is when oil from the transmission gets on a piece of metal, it basically reacts with the paint and it causes it to not properly cure when the paint dries and all that. So what we're gonna have to do is we have to remove both the panels, and we're gonna be power washing them first, and then we're gonna have to degrease them. Not degrease, first we're gonna power wash them, and then we are going to sand them down, get them prepped for paint, and then we're gonna hopefully everything works out and hopefully they all paint properly, no issues occur beyond that. But I'm just going to be showing you guys how we get them all ready for paint, and that's going to be part 5, as well as putting the car back together. So yeah, let's get started. So before we power washed it, we sprayed it down with this Purple Power Industrial Cleaner and Degreaser just to make sure that all the oil gets removed. I'll let you guys know how effective it is at actually doing so. We're about to pressure wash it here in a second. Hopefully it does get the oil out, because you want all the oil to be gone before you start getting it fully prepped for paint and then painting it, just so it doesn't react with the paint. Guys, so we actually got the side skirt right here all washed up. We do have to do a little bit of body work right here. I'll show you guys in a little bit. If you guys can see, there's body work that needs to be done. And then the bumpers right here washed off. We got all the oil off. It should be good to go. You guys are gonna see little clips of us sanding. What we're doing right now is just scuffing the primed hood, and then we're gonna scuff the primed bumper, and then we have to sand the side skirt and get the body work done for it, because we can't just paint directly over the old paint. Clearly you have to sand it, you have to get it scuffed, and you have to get it ready for paint again. So I'll keep you guys updated, but you guys will see a few montages of us working here and there. Whenever there's time that I need to talk to you guys about something, I'll bring it back. See you guys. That's the paint code right there, 354 titanium silver. And now we're about to mix it right here. These are all the colors that you need in order to mix it, and the ratios. At the paint shop again, got the bumper, side skirt, hood. We're using this scuffing pad to scuff the primed bumper, hood. We're gonna use that stuff later on the side skirt and the headlight washer caps, and for the tow hook, that's gonna be later. What's up guys, little update here. We basically got the side skirt fixed up. It's fixed, it's primed. We do need to do a little bit more prepping for the paint, but as you guys can see, this side is fixed. It has primer on it, that way the paint will actually stick. We have to sand this more so that the paint will stick to this. We're gonna get this all sanded up, get it all ready. The hood also needed a little bit of sanding in the front for some reason. There was little like areas where there was little rivets and kind of parts that kind of peaked. So we had to sand it all, got it all primed. As you guys can see, the hood is also ready for paint. And the little caps for the headlight washers are also partially sanded. This one's also partially sanded. This one's brand new, but it is also scuffed up with the scuffing pad that we used. And then also, I didn't show you guys this, but this is the old cap for the tow hook. This one also got sanded. It had a little bit of a crack. We fixed it just to have an extra one, because We have the new one, but just in case we wanted to get that one repaired, because why not? It's a little tiny piece. And then the bumpers outside, that one's already ready to go for paint. We're gonna be painting it here soon. I'm gonna show you guys some more clips here and there of the paint job. Then I'll kind of show you guys more in depth once the paint dries. And then after that, we're gonna start assembling. Once the paint's all dry, everything's ready to go. And then you guys will see that, and that'll be the end of this series, guys. Guys, a little update. The paint job is complete. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of it. It is inside with the lights off, so it's gonna be a little dark, but we're gonna assemble it at some point. I'm not sure when, but I'll show you guys the paint job right now. All right guys, we just made it back from the paint shop. It is actually the next day. The car has the panels already on there, but we do have to do some adjusting. We just have them bolted on just so we could get home. But now we're gonna do the final assembly. So you guys will see little snippets of us doing that. You're not gonna see the whole process, but there's the car. We're about to start assembling it. What's going on, guys? It is the end of part 5 and the end of the rebuild series for my vehicle. You guys did not see too much of us putting it back together. That is because we did it after we got home from work every day for the past few days, and it's just been too dark, so it's kind of hard to record, and it wouldn't have been a quality video. You guys wouldn't have been able to see much of the actual putting together of the vehicle. But as you guys can see, I'll give you guys a little walkthrough here in a second, but we did come to the car wash so we can use the power washer with degreaser to degrease the whole front engine bay, just this front section and underneath, from where the transmission fluid exploded and got everywhere. We wanted to get that degreased, make sure that the repair we did isn't going to cause any issues, so we're going to keep a lookout and make sure no new oil is coming. And you guys should check out that fresh cut. Shout out Sammy, too fresh. But I'll give you guys a walkthrough now. As you guys can see, got the bumper on, headlight washer covers. We actually left this open because I have a Euro plate which says Quiet E90, which we're gonna be putting here through the tow hook. I have that, but we haven't put that on because we just wanted to get everything situated. Got the grills on. The paint job is looking really crisp. Shout out to Tommy, the painter, for getting that done. You guys see the fenders were also blended. See the hood, everything looks pristine. Even in this lighting, it looks so nice. You guys can see this fender was blended. Headlights are looking good. The whole front end is back to looking how it was before. We also got the hood gaps aligned. That actually took quite a bit of work to get them all perfectly aligned. But as you guys can see, they are all perfect now. So yeah, that is rebuilding my car. We finally got it all up and running. Hopefully everything keeps working out the way it has. But yeah, that has been the video. If you guys did enjoy this rebuild series, make sure to subscribe. I'm actually going to be starting to rebuild the rebuild project that you guys saw in, I think it was like 4 or 5 videos ago, the one we picked up from Spokane, Washington. So we're going to be starting that hopefully soon. We just got to figure out a few more things about how we're going to go about it. We're just trying to come up with a plan. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So we're at the gas station. Have you guys ever seen 2 Shell gas stations right next to each other?
I have. Ready?
Hell yeah, dude. Get the angles right. What's that? Who's that? Who's that? Hey, who's that? The video, my accurate skill. I took out 3 of them. Look, I took out 3. Look at this one. This one says 447 cash, and that one says 459 cash. But they're like right next to each other.